Outside temperatures are around 15 degrees above average for this time of year. And with temperatures like that, a lot of people are going outside to enjoy the nice weather. I went out and talked with a few of those people.
It's only March and we're looking at 80-degree weather. Last month at this time, we saw 40-degree temperatures. That's the difference between a snowsuit and a swimsuit.
By washing your hands numerous times a day, you can help protect yourself against this virus.
The National Weather Service has told us what the farmers possibly have in store this spring, but what do the horticulturists have to say about our plants? Today we're going to show you in front of the scenes and behind the scenes at Omaha Fashion Week. Iowa State Representative Walt Rogers wants these red light cameras banned for the same reason Nebraska won't let them in. In 2009, Nebraska ruled them unconstitutional, calling it a violation of privacy.
Thanks, Adam. Tonight's game in between UNO and UNK will start at Sapp Fieldhouse at 7 o'clock. But if you want to go, you should get there early to get a seat, because not only is it the men's last home game at Sapp Fieldhouse, but it also might be their last game ever against the in-state rival Lopers. So it's expected to be a big one.
Do you think that Santorum not registering for Virginia affects his campaign? Virginia and Ohio.
And Ohio, yes.
This is a CBTV 17 special report.
It all started in 2009 with missing cash. A student from Atlantic High School told her teachers that her $100 bill had been stolen. A locker room strip search didn't turn up the cash. Instead, created controversy. Inside Atlantic High School, 5 girls accused of stealing a classmate's money are strip searched by the vice principal and a counselor. There's a state law already on the books. Such action is a violation of the students' constitutional rights.
I had a few friends that I knew did get strip searched. There was 5 girls, so I knew 2 of them really well, and then everybody, it's a small town, so you know everybody.
Sarah Potabom was an Atlantic senior at the time of the strip search and now attends Iowa Western.
They were embarrassed, like they had never had anything happen like that before to them, so they didn't want to be at school, and they knew like the vice principal that ordered it, like they didn't want to see him because they viewed him as like the bad guy, and they were embarrassed, and then everybody at school was talking about it, so the rumors were flying, and they just didn't want to be a part of it, so their parents had no problem letting them stay at home for a few days to kind of recover from the whole thing.
However, the illegal strip search is not the issue before the Supreme Court. Even though the district disciplined the school employees, it never revealed the punishment. The American Civil Liberties Union filed an open records request, but the district denied it, again stating confidentiality is a personal matter. Lower courts agreed and ruled employee records are exempt from mandatory disclosure of Iowa's public records law. The district didn't have to report its decision to the public. The ACLU says the public, specifically parents, have the right to know how the district handled the employees' actions. It wants to convince the Iowa Supreme Court justices such matters are not employee evaluations. The focus of the request on what the school administrators themselves have to address publicly disclosed employee misconduct and not what the affected employees actually did or did not do to merit such punishment. The ACLU also states in the court documents, it seems ironic the school district, which denies the privacy of its schoolgirls had been illegally invaded, continues to assert and defend the privacy expectations of those who were responsible for the invasions. The family of 3 students filed lawsuits and the district paid $300,000 in settlements. For CBTV, I'm Elizabeth Valla.
Today in Lincoln, many people gathered at Penske Park to rally against violence.
What do y'all think about what's happening with the game, the shooting and all that stuff? Y'all think something should be done about it?
The violence has sparked a concern in many area pastors. One incident in particular has weighed heavy on their hearts.
Numerous churches today have gotten together in this park in order to get a handle on the violence that has been going on in Lincoln.
Some have taken others' lives and then taken their own.
One of the recent victims, a friend.
Young man was senselessly killed on the streets of Lincoln, Nebraska. 3 other young men now are being held responsible.
Dwayne Johnson was found dead on his front lawn July 31st, 2011, shot to death.
No more. Not now. Not here.
Their objective? To gain the community's commitment, providing alternative behaviors rather than violence. Reporting live in Lincoln, I'm Elizabeth Valla, KETV News Watch 7.